Big sun coming.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back to my channel. If you're not, I am your girl Thetorrancemarchil, and today we're making chickpea tuna salad. And so here are all the ingredients. Of course, we're using chickpeas, celery, seaweed. We're using some mustard. We are also using some hemp mayo, which I made from scratch. It is so good. I can give y'all the recipe to that if y'all are interested. Some sweet relish, some smoked paprika, some garlic salt, some black pepper, some adobo, and a red onion. So we're gonna start by chopping up that onion. We're gonna chop up the onion and the celery. So I'm just cutting off the amount of onion I wanna use in the salad. I'm gonna put the rest away. And I'm gonna put all my veggies, everything actually, in that bowl. So I'm just cutting up the onion, and we know that I cannot cut vegetables the proper way. I do my best, but it don't really matter like how it's cut, right? As long as it's good in the gut. That was corny, I know, but anyway. I'm chopping it up, trying to get it as small as possible. At some point, I do need to learn how to freaking chop vegetables. But yeah, I'm chopping up the onions now. I'm gonna put that in the bowl. Just like that. Yep, get in there, get in there. Now we are chopping up the celery, and I'm honestly not a huge fan of celery, but you have to have celery in chickpea tuna salad, or even raw tuna salad, I guess. Like, it's a must. When I don't have celery, I will use celery salt sometimes, and that's pretty good. But I had actual fresh celery. And it really does add a nice crunch and flavor to the overall taste. So even if you don't like celery, this is kind of a must. Just kind of chop it up as small as possible. But celery taste is pretty strong, so you're gonna know what's in there anyway. But so I'm chopping that up, placing that in the bowl. And truthfully, I could have chopped this up a little smaller, but it's fine. And I am just showing you all the pretty vegetables. Now I'm rinsing off the can of chickpeas. Please wash off your cans. They are really nasty. I dried it off camera, and I'm just opening the can. We're just using one can for this recipe, but it makes a good amount, you'll see at the end. But you can always just double the recipe if you want. I'm the only one who's really gonna eat this, so I only needed to make one can of this. So I'm rinsing off the garbanzo beans because we don't want any canned juices or flavorings in our salad. And to get it, like nicely chopped, we are putting it in the blender, chopping it up, kind of like pulsing it, because we want it to be like a nice texture. And it looks a little mushy here, but it's really not mushy. There's still some really thick part as well. I think it did a pretty good job of keeping like the tuna salad texture. Now I'm adding in the sweet relish, which is also a must. Just using the rest of that in there. Add in my yellow mustard because you do need mustard in a tuna salad or a chickpea salad. Either one, you need a little bit of mustard. Okay, add in my pepper, adobo, garlic salt. And a little smoked paprika. Now we're gonna crunch up the seaweed into the chickpea salad. This kind of gives it like that kind of sea flavor to kind of give you like that seafood feel from like a tuna. So crunch up the seaweed in there. It is a must. Adjust to your liking, of course. Now we're adding in that hemp seed mayo, which is literally so good, y'all. Like, I think I'm going to have the recipe on my short, so look there if you were interested in that. But yeah, it's really good. It's really easy and simple to make, simple ingredients. And Now we are just mixing everything together like so. Mix it up real good. Get everything very well combined. And you can eat this like many ways. I'm not going to actually eat it now, like when this video is made. I'm going to store it, but you can eat this on a sandwich. Obviously, you can eat this on like a lettuce wrap. Give y'all some texture shots there. Look how thick it is, y'all. That's the texture I want. I don't want it too runny. Like, I want it to have some integrity. And now I'm about to try it myself for you. So look at the pretty bowl of chickpea salad. Yeah, I was very surprised. Like, I don't care how many times I make this. It's always a little different each time, and I'm just so blown away. So it's supposed to be a taste test, but I kind of just start eating a little bit. And I do my little happy dance. Yes, I'd be happy when my recipes turn out good. Like, who wouldn't, you know? But yeah, I'm just having a little munch session. And now I'm about to store it. So I'm putting everything in this little like Tupperware container. It does store very well. It's typically good for like up to 3 days. You can maybe try up to like 5 days, but it usually don't last in my fridge that long, 3 days max. And like I was saying earlier, you can eat this on bread as a sandwich. You can eat this with like cucumber slices. You can use it as a dip with like tortilla chips, crackers, a lettuce wrap. It doesn't matter. Like, it's really good on whatever you put it on. But yeah, y'all, that's it for this recipe. That is it for the chickpea tuna salad. I hope y'all like it. Let me know if y'all try it out down below. But yeah, y'all, let me know what y'all want me to make next, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Big sun coming.